Name is Miyuki, Deputy Program Leader for this program, and I'm delighted to introduce you one of our most innovative postgraduate program, the Master of Arts in Sustainable Fashion and Innovation. Let me begin by explaining why this program is so important at this moment in time. The fashion industry is one of the world's largest, employing around 430 million people. It is around like 12% of the global workforce. And then it is an estimate like 1.8 trillion US dollar in the global apparel market sales volume in 2025. A fashion brand can have at least like 4 to 8 collection yearly. However, behind this impressive scale, it lies a serious sustainability challenge. Fashion is often cited as a fourth most polluting industry, responding for 10% of the global carbon emission, which is second largest just after energy sector. Every year, the industry creates around 92 million tons of textile waste. It can fill up like 85 Finally, 85% ends up in the landfill, and it consumed the equivalent of over 86 million Olympic-sized swimming pool of water. To highlight just a few key environmental impacts, around one-third of the primary microplastic in the ocean come from the washing synthetic textile or yarn such as polyester, nylon, and acrylic. Dyeing and washing process accounts for about 36% of the water pollution linked to the industry, and the fashion sector produced roughly 1.2 billion tons of greenhouse gas emission each year. This figure makes the situation very clear. The fashion industry must take the responsibility for our planet and our shared living environment. In recent years, the awareness of this issue has increased significantly among the academics, policymakers, and the general public. As you can see from this diagram, there has been a raise in publication, no matter the publication or the online search related to sustainable fashion or sustainability is really high and increased since year 2010. As you can see from this workout, sustainable fashion means a lot of topic. It is including like the repairing, AI, recycling, upcycling, life cycle assessment, ESG, extended producer responsibility, innovation, technology, and also artificial intelligence. So in year 2022, our school conduct a survey in cooperation with Unico, and we found that over 80% of respondents consider sustainability when they are making purchase decision, and more than 60% of respondents are willing to pay for a premium for the sustainable product. So that means this customer are care about the sustainable fashion. Because of that, the brand are also responding to this shift. The fashion impact, a global initiative that include the major players such as Karen Group, Prada Group, Ralph Lauren, Tapestry, Chanel, Armani Group, and Intertex, aim to tackle the climate change. They want to restore the biodiversity and to protect the ocean. Sustainability has become a critical component of the global fashion supply chain, and the brands are under increasing pressure from the customer, investor, and even the government to improve their environmental and social performance. across Hong Kong, mainland China, and the broader Asian region. Fashion and textile companies are actively seeking leaders who can drive sustainable innovation, develop green strategy, and transform business model to meet the corporate goal and regulatory expectation. This is exactly where our programs come in. Our program, Master of Arts in Sustainable Fashion and Innovation, the primary goal of our program is to develop the leader in sustainability for the fashion and textile industry, not only in Hong Kong, but also in mainland China and across Asia Pacific region. The programs goes beyond theory to equip students with the knowledge, skill, and the mindset needed to affect the real change. The student will gain the practical knowledge of the sustainability framework, including triple bottom line, green innovation, and circular economy principle. They will meet the industry expert, and through the direct engagement with all these experts, they can with the leading fashion and textile company. The research skill to conduct the rigorous analysis and support the evidence-based decision making. And finally, they can build a leadership mindset to champion the sustainable transformation within the organization. Therefore, we believe that our graduates live with a clear mission to turn the sustainability from a buzzword into a concrete business strategy that influence operation, branding, and marketing on a global scale. Let me walk through the key curriculum area that the student explore in this program. Our core module provide a strong foundation in sustainability and innovation. Leadership in sustainable fashion business. The subject cover all the green business model, sustainability roadmap, and the leadership framework for driving the organization change. The life cycle assessment for the fashion product. The student can learn to evaluate the environmental impact across the entire product life cycle, from the raw material to the final product. The social and environmental compliance auditing of the fashion supply chain. This subject focuses on the auditing practice, the standard, and the compliance in the global fashion supply chain with the most updated information nowadays. The green branding and the marketing of the lifestyle product. This subject explore how the brand communicate sustainability and create value throughout the responsible strategy and ultimately avoid the problem of the greenwashing. And the last one is the research methodology. The students are trained in both quantitative and qualitative research technique to support different type of analysis and get ready for their capstone project. As you can see that we got the capstone project for the sustainability, and this is the key features of our program. Under the supervision of their supervisor, the can investigate a sustainability related topic and work to transform a real world problem into a practical solution. It is not an academics exercise. It is closely connected to the real challenge faced by the industry. So after completing the program, the graduates can develop deep understanding in sustainable fashion. For those interested in further study, the capstone can serve as a foundation for the PhD research, while if you wanted to enter or continue in the industry, the program offers up-to-date and inspiring insights for you to support different strategy and operation decision for your job. In addition to the compulsory subject, students can choose from 8 elective subjects cover design, management, and also technology related topic. To graduate, the student must complete 5 compulsory subjects plus 2 elective plus the capstone project. The program offer in the mixed mode, providing flexibility to different profile of learners. For example, like a full-time option that can complete in 1 year or a part-time option for 2 years, ideal for the work professionals seeking career advancement. Both study modes share the same comprehensive curriculum, ensure that recent graduate and experienced professionals can benefit equally. Here is the example for the 1 year normal study plan for full-time student. The student are typically take 3 subjects per semester with a capstone project running across the entire study period. We recommend that the compulsory subject take in the first semester and the elective one will be in the second semester so that the student can bring a strong foundation in sustainability before they select those elective subjects. So the program adopt a proactive learning approach. In the classroom, as you can see from the pictures, the student can experience the interactive case study featuring the global fashion and textile leaders. We invite the guest lecturer from the industry professional who share the current practice and the challenge with student time to time. There are cooperative group projects that can stimulate the real business scenario. Beyond the classroom, learning continues through the participation in the sustainability forums and the competition where the industry leaders discuss and indicate different key issues, opportunities, and solutions. Also, the factory and the company visit that allow the student to observe the production process and experience the innovative ideas firsthand. We will visit different factory, including denim, knitwear, woven wear, to see the most updated technique the factories are using right now. These kinds of hands-on learning experience can ensure the student not just learning concept in theory. They develop the confidence and capability to lead from day one in their careers. Throughout the program, we also build a variable network with the brandings, with the professional, and also their fellow student. So upon the graduation with 1 year relevant working experience, the graduates are eligible to register as a professional members of Guangdong Institution of Engineer, recognized as engineer. There are some highlights for our program, Sustainable Fashion Innovation, including this is the first master program related to the sustainability for the fashion industry in Asia, and it aligns closely with the future trend in the sustainable fashion and ESG. It features different star guest lecture with strong industry partnership that keep the curriculum closely connected to the current practice. And finally, the capstone project provide a very solid foundation for both professional practice and further academic research. Graduates of this program are well prepared for a wide range of roles, such as the chief or the senior sustainability officer, the ESG officer, the global sustainable analyst, the auditor, the different managers, or even if you are the designer, you can be the designer with the sustainability focus or the market expert for sustainable product and service. This breadth of the opportunity reflect the growing demand of professionals who can connect with fashion, business, and sustainability. You can take a look to the job opportunities that right now we have, like the we have some job from the fashion industry like Adidas, Under Armour, Tory Burch, Uniqlo, and then we also have different jobs like the sustainability intern or even senior consultant from Big Four KPMG. So our graduate can stand out because they combine the deeply understanding of the sustainability concept and practice. And then they got the practical experience gained through the real company project and industry engagement. And then they got a strong research and analytical skill and analysis. And then they can build different industry network through the factory visit, company interaction, and different events. So right now, the application is open for 2026 entrants. We welcome the applicant for the fashion, business, design, marketing, communication, media, or related discipline. In fact, we believe that the diverse academic and professional background enrich the classroom discussion and the group work. For the shortlisted candidate will be invited to the group interviews, and each section include around 4 to 5 candidates and last for approximately 30 minutes. The interview will include 1 minute self-introduction, followed by the question about the program, your interest, or current issue in sustainability or sustainable fashion. Extensive industry experience is not a requirement. What matters most is your motivation, your willingness to learn, and your passion for making a positive impact to the fashion industry. To put it briefly, sustainability is not or no longer optional. It is essential. Leaders who can drive sustainable transformation in the fashion industry are in highly demand than ever. If you are passionate about creating positive impact through sustainable skill need to change, then this program is designed for you. The question is not whether the fashion industry will move forward sustainability. It certainly will. The real question is, will you be one of the leader driving that transformation? And finally, let me introduce our team, led by our program leader, Professor Fendi. And please also follow our social media from us and on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Red for update and story from our student and partner. We warmly invite you to join our MA in Sustainable Fashion and Innovation and work with us to shape the future of the fashion. Thank you.